Okay, it's really late. I look like shit. If I want to be 1,000%, I look like shit. Real quick, first off, okay. I look like shit, but first off, real quick. Hold on. You guys see my new shirt? I love it. I'm like obsessed with the shirt. I thought it was so funny when I read it. I was like, oh, so getting this. And then I seen another one. This other one's even funnier because it's so slick. It's so slick, like it's not even funny. So it says, I want to get this one so bad. So if I wind up with this on, don't be surprised. What would you expect? Um, so here's another one, and it says, this other one says, "Good girl swallow" is what it says, right? And I was like, oh my god, good girl swallow. Like, why would you wear that out? Like, what could you possibly say with that or underneath that that would justify you saying that? You get what I'm saying? Then you that justify you putting it on your shirt like that without just trying to be a total slut or something. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just seemed odd to me, and so. I'll be damned. I read, I read "Good Girl Swallow," and right underneath it, in parentheses, it says, fight eating disorders. And I was like, you slick bastards. Oh my god, that's so clever. So clever. Because it's so true. Like, it's so clever. Anyways, I just thought it was so fucking funny. I want that shirt. I'm going to probably get it. So don't be surprised one day if I come on here with a shirt that says "Good Girl Swallow." And then, because below it, it will say fight eating disorders. That is so slick and smart. Like, I've never even thought about that. Because I literally, like, as soon as I read it, like, my fucking brain went, like, all different sections of my brain went into work as far as trying to figure out why they would say that. Like, how would they justify putting that on a shirt, or why would they do it? You know what I'm saying? Or, like, what could be after that that would justify this or make it seem not sexual, or you get what I'm saying? And I'll be damned if they totally got my ass. And yeah, I thought that was just so fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It's so amazing. I'm gonna try to get some more shirts like this. But yep, my shirt says I only get on my knees for Jesus. Which is true. Because I'm a Christian girl. Whirl, twirl, furl. What? I don't know. Because I'm a Christian bitch. That's all I know with that shit. I guess I am Christian, actually. Okay, so what they said a minute ago. What the fuck did they say? God damn it, they said something. Oh yeah, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, does anybody know what that saying is from and why that saying used to be his thing? Does anybody know? Because I do, and the only reason I know this is because do you guys ever been to like one of those historical old towns to where like places that still have like slave houses and shit like that or quarters or whatever? You get what I'm talking about? Very old, like just old ass fucking houses and shit. Old, I would say plantations, but these weren't plantations at all. Just old ass houses. So the reason I learned this is because me and my family went to some. I forgot where it was at. I think it was somewhere in Florida. It was some type of old town. It looked like old western shit, but really it was just fucking old. Anyways, I learned that sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Do y'all know why that saying was even a thing? Because I probably wondered this when I was younger, but I don't know, maybe I never thought about it until the lady brought it up when we were doing our tour. So they have a bunch of, you guys, if you don't know, you can go look this up. Most states and shit, most cities have little places you can go, not all, but they have little places you can go that like going back in time. They'll show you like how the houses were at a certain period in time, shit like that, and they do like these little tours. So we decided to go on a tour, okay, and during this tour, the ladies the lady who was explaining everything to us, she was talking about the beds, and the beds were fucking crazy looking. They looked like cloth with some hay underneath it or inside of it, and that's exactly what it was. The sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. The reason they used to say that is because your bed is basically just stuffed with hay. You take a bunch of hay and you stuff it under this fabric, okay? Now, with the fabric, there is rope attached to the fabric, or maybe sewn into the fabric, or you get what I'm saying? And what you have to do is you have to tie the ropes really, really, really fucking tight to seal in the hay. That way bed bugs don't get out, because there's bugs in the hay, obviously. That way bugs don't get out of the hay and bite you at night while you're sleeping. So there really was a thing like that. Because, sometimes you'll hear sayings and they don't mean what you think they would mean. You get what I'm saying? But that actually was a thing. It was so bed bugs really didn't bite you, because if you had your fucking rope or whatever, your strings, your rope too loose to where you could, And I'm guessing what it would do is kind of like cinch it in. I'm guessing once you pull it tight enough, you won't be able to see the hay at all, I would think. So if you didn't have your fucking shit, tied tight enough, the bugs would get out of the hay and come and bite you and shit while you're sleeping. So yeah, that's where sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite comes from, guys. Because I didn't know that. I was so mind blown when that lady told me. I was like, what? I didn't know that's how that thing came along. But yeah, that's how that saying became a thing. It's because we really fucking slept on fucking hay that had bugs in it and shit. The shit would come out if we didn't fucking tie it tight enough. Anyways, I just thought that was mind blowing to me. It's crazy. I mean, it's not that mind blowing because obviously, what are you gonna sleep on? But it's mind blowing to me that we still use that saying to this day, and yet this was fucking who knows how long ago since we had to use that. You get what I'm saying? It's not like it was even like it'd be different if like we still had to use that shit like in the 1950s or something. But like no, nowhere near that. And we still use that phrase. Isn't that crazy? That's so weird. I'm so curious why some things catch on like that. That's one thing that might be pretty interesting to study is to see why certain things, certain sayings, or certain shit just catches on and stays popular or stays used for, years, decades and decades, and centuries afterwards. You get what I'm saying? Just like that saying, don't sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Yeah, that's really weird to think about. I'm gonna have to look up when that saying was first ever said to see just how far back it was. But that's so crazy to think about. Like, that's so crazy. Like, the fact we still use that is so crazy. Like, because again, it'd be different if, like, 1950s we were at that time, but we weren't at all in any way. Like, we were way, way, way past that timing of bed bugs. You get what I'm saying? And yet we still use it like it was nothing. And we still use it today like it's nothing. Anyways, so yeah, I thought that was cool. That was pretty funny that Trina won. I'll hopefully do some more Christmas shit. I told you I'm going to do a live in a day or two, which I promise I am. I'll probably do it like the day before Christmas Eve, maybe. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good New Year and Christmas and whatnot. I really wish well for everybody. I think I'm going to get off for that, though, because I'm running out of room. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.